please put your hands together for the reason you're all here. Rachel, Joyce, and Will Anderson in Couple Goals.
To the chickies and the hens.
I said good morning to the cows, good morning to the roosters, good morning to the piggies in their pens. Good morning to everything in sight. And by the time I got through with saying good morning, it was time to say
good night to the sun, good night to the hills, good night to the chickies and the hens.
I said good night to the cows, good night to the roosters, good night to the piggies in their pens. Good night to everything that's born. And by the time I got through with saying good night, it was time to say
good morning to the sun, good morning to the hills, good morning to the chickies and the hens.
I said good morning to the cows, good morning to the roosters, good morning to the piggies in their pens. Good morning to everything in sight. And by the time I got through with saying good morning, it was time to say
good night to the sun, good night to the hills, good night to the chickies and the hens.
I said good night to the cows, good night to the roosters, good night to the piggies in their pens.
Good night to everything that's born. And by the time I got through with saying good night, it was time to say go away to the sun, go away to the hills, go away to the chickies and the hens.
I said go away to the cows, go away to the roosters, go away to the piggies in their pens.
Go away, go lie there in a heap, because I'm tired of saying good night and good morning, and I've got to get some sleep. Welcome. My name is Rachel.
And I'm Will.
And we're the Theater Lovers. And this is our show, Couple Goals. So we designed this show based on songs by great teams, and we're a team. Gosh, we've been together. Yes, we've been together for 10 years. And we've been married for almost 10 months. Pretty good.
And I know where you're going.
So far, so good. I'll let you know after the show.
Midwest lady.
You've been a great audience.
And I know what you're probably thinking, which is like, we've been together 10 years? How is that possible? You both look so young and youthful and energized and full of joy. You must have met as toddlers.
To that we say, yes, thank you.
So if you're just meeting us now, we run a successful online presence on Instagram and TikTok where we talk about all things theater.
At this moment, we have 23,000 followers on Instagram and about 15,000 on TikTok. Our favorite things about that are the community we've built. I mean, it's like all these wonderful, engaged, excited, theater-loving people. We get to have all these wonderful conversations and the opportunity to do this show tonight.
Yeah, it's and you know, we love making stuff online, but what we really love is connecting with the other theater lovers out there. So it always means the world to us when we get a comment that says something like, you know, I've learned so much from you guys.
Yeah, or you make us laugh every day.
Or did you know you can earn up to $1,000 in Bitcoin a day thanks to all my troubles are saved? DM me today, this is not a scam, no cops. You literally have to tell me if you are a cop.
Those comments are my favorite.
Mine too.
Oh, God. So when we first started the page, the thing that kept us from starting it earlier was essentially that we were afraid that nobody was going to know what we were talking about. We make a lot of niche references.
So we adapted our own little motto from a song in the musical title of Show. It goes like this.
I'd rather be 9 people's favorite thing than 100 people's 9 favorite things. 9 people's favorite thing than 100 people's 9 favorite thing.
For example, that first song that we did, it was a song that was cut from the movie It's Always Fair Weather, like 1953 or 4. It was written by Betty Comden and Adolph Green, and they were a team. They were a writing team like us. They wrote On the Town, and they wrote the screenplays to Singin' in the Rain and The Bandwagon, and 4 of their shows won the Tony for Best Musical.
They're a team, and that's how we like to think of ourselves. A team.
We even call each other teammate all the time, too. That is a real thing. And I'll say it like, oh, could you get the door for me, please, teammate? Or, oh, thank you for doing this for me, teammate. Or, how many men are on a baseball team?
8. You know, even though we've been together for such a long time, you never technically asked me out.
Oh, that's not true. We're married.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. I mean, one day we just hung out and then we just kind of never stopped. But it's not too late. You could ask me out tonight in front of all of these people.
Well, now I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. I'm here with you. How can I do this best? I'll start singing about my hobbies. And when you hear one that you think you'd like, you can just hop right in. We'll see where it goes.
Okay.
I could take up knitting to feel better. I'd make someone a handmade sweater. But I just don't know who that someone should be.
If you can't think of anyone else, how about maybe someone like, for example, perhaps someone. Oh, you'll think of someone.
I could take up tennis to relax me. A game of doubles wouldn't tax me. But I just don't know who my partner should be.
If you can't think of anyone else, how about maybe someone like, for example, perhaps someone. You'll think of someone who likes you and the things you like to do. Happy little things like
Climbing hills and rowing boats on a lake. Fun is something that is yours to take. I could take up painting to amuse me. A portrait picture might enthuse me. But I just don't know who my model should be.
you can bet that there's someone around.
Someone to talk to, laugh with, like, for example, dance with, sing to.
Cling to. When you think about that someone who it could be, how about me?
Okay, I'll go out with you. Glad we got that straightened out.
So this next song, it is from the only musical ever written by Stephen Sondheim and Richard Rodgers together, called Do I Hear a Waltz? Honey bunch, sad to say, but I have a hunch. Screen romances went out to lunch. That's no reason to pout. Don't look bleak. Happy endings can spring a leak. Ever after can mean 1 week. We're just having a drought. Smile and sweat it out. It may not all be bliss, but every wound is treatable. We won't go under, we're gonna be alright. team is undefeatable. I wouldn't wonder, we're gonna be alright.
We may have had unhappy landings, misunderstandings, we're still growing.
Some years are bad, we are hale and hearty, we'll keep the party going. Hey babe, let's have a kiss. Remember, we're unbeatable. We're gonna blunder, we're gonna hold on tight. Hi-ho, we're gonna be alright.
Cute song, huh? Well, that's because you're hearing the edited and censored version.
There was an earlier version of that song with spicier lyrics by Stephen Sondheim that he showed those lyrics to Richard Rodgers, and Rodgers was like, haha, nice.
Yeah, and then Richard Rodgers showed them to his wife Dorothy, and she was like, these lyrics are kind of about us, Dick. Richard Rodgers was like, oh no, no, oh no.
So this is the original version of the lyrics as never before heard on a Broadway stage.
I was told, just be faithful and never scold. Sounded easy, so I was sold. I've been miserable since. I was taught when a prince and a dragon fought that the dragon was always caught. Now I don't even wince when it eats the prince. I know the perfect pair. Their lives are at the pinnacle, but how do we know they're gonna be alright? The bride is slightly square, the groom is slightly cynical. A little we know they're gonna be alright. She aims to please, she has a baby, and though they may be having fine times when there's a Christ, she has another, now she's a mother. 9 times it all went wrong, but where? Details are slightly clinical. She's out in Reno, the kids adored the bride. Hi-ho, they're gonna be alright.
Honey child, bury everything, learn to smile. Happy couples can stay in style just by practicing charm. All is well, at least as far as their friends can tell. Please ignore the peculiar smell. There's no cause for alarm. Mildew will do harm.
She once was quite well read.
He once was intellectual.
No one's suspicious, they're gonna be alright. She's smart and sweet and dead.
He's tall and ineffectual.
They look delicious, they're gonna be alright. Who's on the skids? She'll go to night school.
If it's the right school, he'll permit her.
They love their kids, they love their friends too.
Lately he tends to hit her.
Sometimes she drinks in bed.
Sometimes he's homosexual.
But don't be vicious,
They keep it out of sight. Good show, they're gonna be alright. And so, we're gonna be alright. Hi-ho, we're gonna be alright.
I don't think we're ever gonna end up like that, do you?
No, no.
No, no. You know why? Because no matter what happens, we got each other.
Where have I heard that before?
Two lost souls on the highway of life. We ain't even got a sister or brother, but ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand?
We got each other.
Two lost ships on the stormy sea.
We got each other. That was a good one. Two lost sheep in the wilds of the hills, far from the other Jacks and Jills. We wandered away and went astray, but we ain't fussing 'cause we got us and we're two lost souls on the highway of life. And there is no one with whom we would rather say, ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand? We got each other. Wherever we go, whatever we do, as long as you've got me and I got you, we got a lot because we got each other.
Not me forgetting the choreography I made up. Tragic. Oh. Tragic. Boo. No refunds though. Oh my gosh. So, one of the most amazing things about having an online following is meeting other people who are sort of after the same things you are and building each other up. So we met this incredible new songwriting team named David Gaz and Leo Photos. They go by Gaz and Photos. They invited us over to their apartment. They were such gracious hosts. We hung out, we played games, and then we had told them we were doing this show about writing teams, and they very graciously gave us a song to perform.
So this song is called Lately, from their musical True, about mental health.
Strong start.
Some days I don't feel alive. Some days I don't even want to go outside. Seems like some days are becoming every day. Lately, days go by. Time it flies, but the time and day hasn't mattered to me lately. Today something's hit me from within. It's slow but it's steady and I'm making changes. Some days are tougher than some days, but lately some days are finally bright. The sun shines brighter now that I've picked up my chin. My world seems lighter now that I've let some people in. And every care in the world and every worry I've had are melting away. Till all that remains is a day like today. I'll get to tomorrow. Some days are better than some days, but lately some days are finally fine.
Days go by and by.
Days go by and by and by. Days go by and by. Days go by.
Some days my head is on backwards. Some days I can't think straight. And my thoughts, they spin faster and faster most days. Lately, I wanted to fly like the time that goes by. On the days that I can't see clearly. I've had so many of those days, they're blurring together lately. The sun shines brighter now that I've picked up my chin. My world seems lighter now that I've let some people in. And every care in the world and every worry I've had are melting away. Till all that remains is a day like today. I'll get to tomorrow. Some days are better than some days, but days have been better for me
wishing that some way it'll suddenly be okay.
And if you're wishing for someday, throw that coin away and get through that day somehow, some way. The sun shines brighter now that I've picked up my chin. My world seems lighter now that I've let some people in. And every care in the world and every worry I've had are melting away. Till all that remains is a day like today. I'll get through tomorrow, tomorrow. Some days are better than some days. Days have been better for me. Days will be better for me. Days go by and by. Days go by and by and by. Days go by and by. Days go by. You know, I love singing with you, and I am so glad that it's you and I that ended up together.
Oh my gosh, that is such.
Take your time.
Oh my gosh. That's such high praise because before I was in the picture, you had so many highly accomplished boyfriends you could have chosen from instead. Yeah. Do you remember there was that doctor? Why did you ever break up with the doctor?
Oh, well, my insurance changed and he was out of network.
Or there was the guy from Forks, Washington, who was really fast and very protective and great at baseball, and he sparkled in the sunlight.
Oh, are you talking about the vampire?
Yeah, what happened to the vampire? I thought he was great.
No, he sucked.
There was the dentist. You remember the dentist with the leather jacket
And the motorcycle, of course, how could I forget? And then he went missing.
Oh yeah, that happened.
And they never did find out what happened to him.
No, scary times.
That was horrible. But you know what I do remember about that night? That was quite nice.
What?
Is what you said to me while we were sitting out on that trash can.
Oh, I remember. I said, lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, as clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. You don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early, Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say, sure. But suddenly Seymour standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide sweet understanding. Seymour's my
Tell me this feeling lasts till forever. way.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening. The losers like I've been, it's so hard to say. But suddenly we see more.
Suddenly see more. Keep purified.
Suddenly see more. Show me I
The girl that's inside you, with sweet understanding,
sweet understand,
with sweet understanding,
sweet understanding,
with sweet understanding. Seymour's I forgot, I was going by Seymour at the time.
Oh, that's right. That name didn't suit you at all.
No.
Well, we've come to the time of the show where Jeff and I leave the stage to go talk about you, so
Yeah, that
bye.
makes sense.
Come on, Jeff.
Heads up, I don't actually know how to I don't know how to play the piano. I just wanted to sit down. So it's no secret that I love older music, and I won't sing just any song from the 30s and 40s. I've got my standards. But I love just digging for different kinds of songs that are out there. I love that you can find songs that were like a little too dirty to, these raunchy songs from the past, and some of them were like a little too dirty to be sung when they were originally written. For example, Mr. Irving Berlin often emphasizes sin in a charming way. Mr. Coward, we know, wrote a song or two to show sex was here to stay. Richard Rogers, it's true, took a more romantic view to this sly biological urge, but it really was Cole who contrived to make the whole thing merge. He wrote that birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain, the best upper sets do it. Lithuanians, and let's do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it, think of Siamese twins. Some Argentines without means do it. People say in Boston even beans do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. The chimpanzees in the zoos do it. Some courageous kangaroos do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. I'm sure giraffes on the sly do it. Heavy hippopotami do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Old sloths who hang down from twigs do it, though the effort is great. Sweet guinea pigs do it. Buy a couple and wait. Penguins in flocks on the rocks do it. Roosters with a doodle and a cock do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Though by 1964 Mr. Porter was no more, there were rhymes to speak. There were couplets to make, and he didn't want to break such a healthy streak. He had lyrics galore, several punchlines more in store from the backseat of a hearse. He composed till the end, undertaking yet another verse. He said wild boars on all fours do it. Great composers by the scores do it. Let's do it, let's fall in does it? Eddie Murphy all alone does it? Let's do it, let's fall in love. All those who golf do it. Think of Tiger Woods' putts. Folks in Brazil do it. Have you seen Brazil nuts? Boxers with their fists do it. Scientologists and scientists do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. I've seen surfers in waves do it. Prehistoric men in caves do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Tyra on top does it. Wildhorn with the Broadway flop does it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. The famed Al Capone does it. Then he goes for a whack. All who football do it. Players love a good sack. A swim team, when wet, does it. Every letter of the alphabet does it. Let's do it. Let's fall in. Let's do it. Let's fall in. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Part of the show where I walk over here. So this next song, we've just always wanted to do this song. It is a deeply romantic standard from the American Songbook, which is a really wholesome way of referring to your grandparents' favorite makeout song.
Our romance won't end on a sorrowful note, though by tomorrow you're gone. The song is ending, but as the songwriter wrote, the melody lingers on. They may take you from me, I'll miss your fond caress, but though they take you from me, I'll still possess the way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me.
We may never, never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still, I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me.
No,
They can't take that away from me. I love hearing you sing this.
That's very kind. Well, I love singing with you. It's the best.
Thank you. Fun fact, George and Ira Gershwin were a team, just like us, but they were brothers, so they weren't nearly as married to each other as we are. And they wrote songs and musicals together, and there was a give and take to how they worked. For example, Ira, the lyricist, heard George working on a melody, and he said, you know, George, if you give me 2 extra notes, I can give you a lyric kind of along the lines of the way you wear your hat. And that's how this song came to be.
You know what I love about you? You can take one of the most romantic moments of our entire life and turn it into a teachable moment.
Did I do it again?
You did. We may never, never meet again on the
rocky road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of
The way you hold your knife,
the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
now we are so excited to welcome to the stage internet sensation and cabaret veteran Rocky Patera.
Wow. I can't believe I'm actually here at the Green Room 42. The last time I was in a room this green, I'd accidentally stumbled into a screen test for the Wicked movie.
Oh, Rocky, we're so happy to have you here with us this evening. I can't believe you took time off from your busy job as an accountant this tax season.
Oh, no. I'm not an accountant anymore. In college, the only accounting I did was a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Speaking of college, I received a bachelor's in fine arts. But these days, the only fine bachelor I'm interested in receiving airs Monday nights on ABC.
They say it's hotter underneath the stage lights, and tonight, they're right. It's hotter by 3 college degrees.
You know, at my alma mater, I had to learn a lot of dance combinations. But these days, the only grapevine I'll be doing is plucking a bottle of red from the Trader Joe's.
The student loan debt crisis.
You know, at university, I actually double majored. That's right, theater arts and... You know what, can we stop? I'm sorry, I don't want to do this.
Oh God, Rocky, I'm so sorry. Did we offend you,
No.
or is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just, all this talk about college kind of is making me a little wistfully sad. You know, I'm actually pretty nostalgic for those days.
Me too. You know what I miss? I miss the parties.
I miss the homework.
I miss holding down the tenor 2 line in my a cappella group.
It's so easy to be nostalgic for that time. It was the best. I mean, I wish I could go back to college. Life was so simple back then.
What would I give to go back and live in a dorm with a meal plan again?
I wish I could go back to college. In college, you know who you are. You'd sit in the quad and think, oh my God, I am totally gonna go far. How do I go back to college? I don't know who I am anymore. I wanna go back to my room and find a message and dry erase pen on the door. Oh, I wish I could just drop a class
Or get into a play.
Or change my major.
or F my TA. I need an academic advisor to point the way. We could be sitting in a computer lab, 4 a.m. before the final paper is due, cursing the world 'cause I didn't Oh, how do I go back to college? Ah, I wish I had taken more pictures.
But if I were to go back to college, think what a loser I'd be. I'd walk through the quad and think, oh my God, these kids are so much younger than me.
Well, I guess after all that, there's really only one thing left to say. Maybe someday I will go back to college, but for now, the only credits I'm concerned about are staged readings and summer stock.
Rocky Patera, everyone! Amazing. He is just the best.
Of stage and screen. I'm so sorry, Rachel. I actually just got a notification.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of a show. Is it important? Who's it from?
It's the Duolingo owl.
Oh God. Okay. What does he want? What does he say?
He says, so you've got an hour for a cabaret show at the Green Room 42, but not 5 minutes for your daily French lesson? Don't go to sleep tonight.
Yikes. I don't know if you guys know Duolingo. It's an app where you learn languages, and the owl, he's their mascot, and he's very aggressive for some reason.
He's a bully.
I know this is so inappropriate, but would you mind if we just did like a quick French lesson, just really fast to get the owl out of the way? It couldn't possibly take longer than 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Thank you. The book, le livre.
The livre, the book.
The pen, la plume.
La plume, the pen.
La chaise.
La chaise.
La crayon.
La crayon.
La cahier.
Le cahier.
La papier.
Le papier.
Noir, rouge, and blanc are black, red, and white.
Rouge, blanc, and noir.
You're fairly bright. Now, please go back.
Well, I bet I get them right. Rouge, blanc, et noir, le papier, la cahier, la crayon, la chaise, le plume, le livre est rouge, le chaise est noir.
That's wonderful.
I call this work, it's more like play. In no time flat, je parle français.
Had enough?
No, I'm just starting.
All right, you asked for it. The door, la porte.
La porte, the door.
Of wood, du bois.
Of wood, du bois.
To open, ouvrir.
Ouvrir, to open.
To shut, fermer.
Fermer, to shut.
The pronouns that you need are je and vous.
Je means me, and vous means you.
Okay, now do them all.
Just watch me plow right through. Je et vous, to shut, fermer, to open, ouvrir, la porte, du bois, rouge, blanc, et noir, la papier, la cahier, la crayon, la chaise, le plume, le livre. J'ouvre la porte. Je ferme la porte.
That's marvelous.
My thirst for learning you can't quench. Come fill me up to here with French.
More?
More.
You'll explode.
Okay.
Okay. The hand, le man.
Le man, the hand.
The mouth, la bouche.
La bouche, the mouth.
Les yeux sont bleus.
They sure are blue.
Le cheveux, the hair.
The hair, les cheveux.
The words for boy and girl, garçon et fille.
Garçon et fille are he and she.
Now from the top.
I'll get my French degree. Garçon et fille, les cheveux, the hair, les yeux sont bleus, la bouche, la main, je et vous, to shut, fermer, to open, ouvrir, la porte, du bois, rouge, blanc et noir, la papier, la cahier, la crayon, la chaise, le plume, les livres. Mesdames, messieurs, les yeux sont bleus.
You're crazy.
Won't you come and join me in a dance? I am the president of France.
Okay. The Duolingo owl says that was all right, I guess. See you tomorrow for more French or else. Pretty good!
That's a win!
Yeah, we live to see another day! Oh gosh. So really early on in the pandemic, we decided to start learning French through Duolingo because we want to honeymoon in Paris. So we were doing really, really well. We got to a 100-day streak, and then I don't know, I must have just forgot a day, and then after I lost my streak, I was like, I am never doing this again, forget it. But Will's still going, so we have to keep up with it. I'm so sorry, what?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I late? Did I miss it? Did I miss the song from the musical about puppets?
Yeah, it was 2 numbers ago. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Wait, did I also miss internet sensation Rocky Patera?
Well, yeah, he was in that number. He sang a beautiful solo. He was like, well, well, well.
He ripped?
Yeah, he ripped. It was amazing.
I love Rocky Patera. I follow him on TikTok.
At Rocky's Road. I know, me too. If I wasn't already following Rocky on all the social media channels, I'd be sure to do it after the show.
Oh, this is just terrific. I've been late to everything recently. I've been late to meeting up with friends. Do you know how hard it is to maintain adult puppet friendships?
That sounds awful.
I've been late to work. I've just got so many symptoms, I don't know how I'd ever list them all.
Symptoms like what?
Well, for example, I hear singing and there's no one there. I smell blossoms and the trees are bare. All day long I seem to walk on air. I wonder why. I wonder why. I keep tossing in my sleep at night. And what's more, I've lost my appetite. Stars that used to twinkle in the skies are twinkling in my eyes. I wonder why.
Oh, I know why. It's so simple. You don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange, but nice.
Well, I do feel nice.
Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter.
You do?
Because I've been there once or twice.
Thank goodness.
Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone who's older. A rub down with a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, you're just in love.
But I
you don't
hear
need
singing and
analyzing.
there's no
it is not
there.
so surprising.
I
that you
smell
feel
blossoms
very
and the
strange,
trees
but
are
nice.
All
Your heart
day
goes
long I seem
pitter-patter.
to walk
I know
on
just
air.
what's the
I
matter.
wonder why.
Because I've been
I
there once
wonder
or
why.
twice. Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone who's older.
And
Rub down with
more
a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, you're just in love. There is nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, you're just in love.
What terrific news! Oh, with that advice, I'll never be late to anything ever again. And it's a good thing, too, because I've got tickets to one of the previews of Funny Girl tonight. 8 o'clock curtain. I gotta go, everybody. I'm so sorry. Beanie Feldstein, I'm coming!
An unnamed puppet, everyone! So when we were first putting together this show, I knew I wanted to get the followers involved somehow, and we did a little bit of brainstorming, and then I decided to do something a little crazy, and I let the following pick my solo song. Essentially how it worked was I reached out on Instagram, and I said, all right, any song, whatever it is, hit me with it, and people sent in over 100 different numbers for me to choose from. So, being the musical theater pro that I am, I narrowed it down to a tight 32. And then I had people vote on it March Madness style, and this is the song that remained. The winner. Yes. You like it too? That's good. Good taste in the followers. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are in my favor, something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause everybody loves a winner, so nobody loves me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor, something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time, maybe this time I'll let them know you approve. There's a show left, so don't make me cry. We have to finish the show. Finish the show. Okay, no. We're getting to the point where we have to start saying goodbye. I hate it too. But boo. 10 more songs. Okay, yes. I know, I feel the exact same way. But before we go, we needed to tell some thank yous to the people who made tonight possible.
Thank you so much to the staff at the Green Room 42.
Yes.
Thank you to Michael Kushner for reaching out to us. Thank you to Sheridan in the booth.
Rebecca, Michael, oh God, now we're gonna say it. Yes, Rebecca Michelson, thank you, who's filming tonight so we can keep this forever. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Our guest star, Rocky Patera. And our wonderful music director, Jeff Cubetta. We could not have dreamed of doing this with anybody else. He is the best, the best. And thank you to all of you for coming out here in person tonight. And to everybody watching the live stream, all 8 million people. Can you believe how many people? Don't fact check it though. And we wanted to dedicate tonight to 2 wonderful men who we lost in the last 2.5 years. And that is Ben McFall and our voice teacher, Mike Mitchell. We should be here tonight, but it's okay. No, it's fine. I'm fine. Okay, that's fine. We love you so much. Okay, yes, we have to get through the rest of the show. It's fine. You now. You go.
And let's give a special thanks to Rachel Joyce.
And my wonderful husband, Will Anderson. Multi-talented Will Anderson.
And on that note,
What note?
that one.
Okay.
Here's to us, my darling, my dear. Here's to us tonight. Not for what might happen next year, for it might not be nearly as bright.
And here's to us for all that we have and the road that we've traveled thus far. Skies of blue and barreling through, and for me and for you as we are. And
Here's to us for nothing at all. If there's nothing at all we can praise, just that we're together and here for the rest of our beautiful days. Here's to us forever and always. Thank you so much for being such a great audience tonight. And thank you specifically for not heckling us.
Yes, does that sound like a low bar to you? Well, let us tell you about our wedding day. Some of you were there. No, you should tell. You tell it so well. No, please. Oh, will you please tell it? Please. Okay.
So, when we got married last June, pandemic restrictions were still in place, so we decided to get married outside, and we found a romantic little spot in Prospect Park. It was romantic by the lake, and by that lake were like 4 dudes just pounding beers at 12 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday morning. And it started out really nicely, actually. They were like cheering us on. They're like, yeah,
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
And
We were like, we're in the middle of our vows. Like, give us like 2
You're very
minutes.
loud.
We're so close to being done with this wedding.
And then 3 of them were like, got it. And the 4th one was like, I do not got it. Boo! Boo!
Yeah, actively booed on our wedding day. That's showbiz, baby.
Adler Ross. It worked. I mean, like, we're still married. It worked.
We did get married, that's good. Yeah. Love conquers all, doesn't it, Adrian?
So, like, later this year, we're having, like, a bigger wedding with our friends and family and all these people we've wanted to celebrate with. And we know what you're thinking. Yes, the hecklers were invited. But would you believe they still haven't RSVP'd?
So rude. Gauche,
Gauche.
even. But I'm so happy we're having this big wedding finally, and I'm so happy that we're on the exact same page about everything.
100%, basically.
Are you?
We'll have an old-fashioned wedding.
You're about to find out.
Dressed in the good old-fashioned way. I'll vow to love you forever. You'll vow to love and honor and obey. Somewhere in some little chapel, someday when orange blossoms bloom, we'll have an old-fashioned wedding, a simple wedding for an old-fashioned bride and groom.
Well, this is embarrassing. That's not what we discussed at all. I was very clear about what I wanted. I want a wedding in a big church with bridesmaids and flower girls, a lot of ushers in tailcoats, reporters and photographers, a ceremony by the bishop who will tie the knot and say, do you agree to love and honor, yes, but not obey. I want a wedding ring surrounded by diamonds and platinum, a big reception at the Waldorf with champagne and caviar. I want a wedding like the Vanderbilts had, everything big, not small. If I can't have that kind of a wedding, I don't want to get married at all. I want a wedding in a big church with bridesmaids and flower girls, a lot of ushers in tailcoats, reporters and photographers, a ceremony by the bishop who will tie the knot and say, do you agree to love and honor, yes, but not obey. I want a wedding surrounded by diamonds and platinum, a big reception at the Waldorf with champagne and caviar. I want